Here we go. Yeah, I did like some exploring. I have no more things to explore actually at the moment. Like on this side. So I just went to the wine cellar. We have like one more. What else do I have? Like I have the wine cellar, then I have like some kind of talking stuff in the city. I have this tower, which I want to do like the tower first. And I want to do like the wine cellar. Then I'll talk to everyone, and then I think I have to go to the Grey Garrison. It's just like what I'm assuming. Like, I can't read it from like out of the quest. Like I'm just doing all I find, and then we will see what's going on. Because I have no idea where I have to go. Like it's just, just like a Pathfinder thing. So I'm going to the wine cellar for now. This one seems like it's just like for exploring. I don't think there's like anything we find. White. Is white wicked? And Cairn wicked.
As it should be. I was never good at stealth, but I'll try.
Can we retreat already?
What a stealth. Half a second. Undead. Your enemy camera is undead. Your party has a character of law who has the ability to channel positive energy. Holy hell.
Worry about me.
It seems like they are pretty strong. I think I have to load. That's terrible. Okay, we can channel positive energy. This one deals probably much damage to them. No, wait. Did I? Wait, I'm just confused. He living. Oh no, there's another. Wait, okay, wow, no, I forgot there's another spell which means damage undead. Positive stuff. Isn't it? Wait, let me just check this one. I thought there was another one. No, that's not. Wait, that's a class thingy. Abilities. He living. But he channel positive energy. But where's the spell for this one? Channel positive energy? Wait. Where's the spell for it? Positive energy? Normally there should be another spell with like channel positive energy damage undead. To be honest with where's the spell? I thought I could do this one too. Or maybe I get it later. I'm not sure. Wait, this is like a last thing. Maybe I've got to skill this one. Like in Kingmaker I had like both of them from the start on. Like maybe it's just like a conjuration. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. Okay, but those they will be pretty tough. Oh god, I can't even move. Like if I stand up, she's probably dead. I'm just doing nothing.
Cover me, all right?
It seems like I'm pretty much screwed because they have like so much HP. If he doesn't deal damage, I'm screwed. God, this will be terrible. I really think about Grease. You know what? I'm just going for Grease. Yeah, I think this was like the best choice I had. At least Must-CC works. Damn, I wasn't expecting this one. The HP is insane. Like, is there?
I'll remove this obstacle.
What is their weakness? Oof. Doesn't seem like they have any weaknesses. Are we going to summon this one? Don't even know if they're like affected from Grease. Well, I could have stand up, but okay. Yeah, this didn't hit Selena, didn't it?
You won't survive me.
So now we can go for the body stuff. Oh no. No. Don't do it. Okay, at least oh no. Get him. Okay, that's bad. that was pretty stupid. Fuck the wolf. Yeah, we just gotta go one by one. Like that's the only way. You go here. It's like not in degrees.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
I'm not sure why Cairn, right? And white. Cairn white. What's the difference between them? It's like those are like all undead, just like there's nothing special, it's just a name.
Endure this.
No, so close. What else we have? Could go for a sound burst. The enemy Cairn white is immune to the condition stun. Some creatures are immune to certain conditions. Spells that inflict these conditions are used against them. Okay. Nothing new, I guess. I should just attack like this. There's nothing else I can do. I want to step into the grease. Let's bless. Like, you know, the thing on grease, like it's such a value. The spell itself is great, like for stunning and stuff. It's kind of so hard if it's like affects yourself. It's just awful. Like melee characters are literally screwed by this by grease. God, did he just crit twice? Oh no, he. No. Yeah. Thought he critted this one. What's this? Battle axe, one and unidentified. This would be great for Staunton, probably. But But there's more. Only issue is I need to rest because oh wait, negative levels are gone. Okay, but I still need like more spells. I think if there are more of those white thingies, I'm kind of screwed. Can we not any potions? Oh no, we have no kit. Begin resting.
What's the alcohol situation underground? Do you have anything to drown your sorrows in?
You bet. Mold brew is a gourmet's dream. And tourists from Absalom used to come to us for our mushroom infusion.
It sounds like drugs, to be honest. The good old mushroom infusion. Okay, we're set.
Can't hide from me.
Okay, what is this? Like, what is this big ass looting space? Orc double X. Well, I'm not. The thing is, like, I'm not into like two-handed swords and stuff because I like a barbarian would be great, but I don't have one, so I'm not really into it. That's it, isn't it? There's nothing special. Like something hiding here. No, that's absolutely it. Wow, I've got to say this was like not worth it at all. For those three things to defeat, and that's it. Okay. Tower of Estrod. Next one. It's a long ass journey. Fail to sneak past enemies. Prepare to fight. Okay.
Be careful, everyone.
Good old centipede.
Time to share your treasures.
Into the fray!
Yeah, I think I will just go for
You've
normal
crossed
mode.
the wrong mongrel.
Yep. There's no way I'm playing this turn-based. Let's go. We evaded. The thing is, like, fighting in this game is not really value because, like, the real XP. The real XP you're getting from like questing and stuff. Again, I realize it in Kingmaker. It's just like not most of the time it's not worth to fight it. If they give like items and stuff, okay, it is. But if they don't, it's just like useless. Wait, what is this? A knight and a cultist died together here, piercing each other fatally with swords. Their remains are mangled and their weapons and armors are destroyed, but something in their bags survived the conflict. You can procure some reagents for creating some items here. Okay. Edible moss, flower, slimy skin, and shiny chitin. It's like from a spider. Okay. The Tower of Estrod. Purge the demons from the Tower of Estrod. Okay. Oh, hello. Canabris burns, the city that should never have fallen. Fate shows no mercy. Do I have to fight ghosts now? Cloud may veil the stars, but nothing can hide the light in someone's soul, and I see this light in you. I'm wondering if they would say something else if I would have chosen the demon way for Mythic instead of the light way. We will send shoulder to the shoulder against the devil, against evil. I hear the echo of a familiar voice. I feel the warmth of my kindred flame. My sister, we will help you. gotta say I like the camera movement and stuff. Like I've never seen this in Kingmaker. So angelic. Ah, okay. You take an aspect of an angelic being, including some of its physical characteristics. You gain resistance to acid and cold and DR5 against evil. You also gain a +2 deflection bonus to AC and a +2 resistance bonus on saves against attacks made or effects created by evil creatures. In addition, your natural weapon and any weapon you wield are considered good alignment for the purpose of overcoming damage reduction. Okay. So we got like a huge buff against demons. Insane. Locked from the inside. I'm just assuming we can go around. What's this? Okay, that's just like... Let me just click everything. World long gone, automatic collection of various artists worked every day in life. In Sarkrisis before the opening of the Worldwound. More details in the Museum Almanac. Yeah, it's just like... It's not like story stuff, it's just like, okay. Other kind of lore. Oh. Faxon. The red-skinned long-haired tiefling raises his pain-filled eyes to you. A huge magical brand stands out on his chest, freshly burned into his skin. The flesh around the brand is inflamed and has an unhealthy looking. Hey, stop, who are you, Crusaders? Well, I was looking to add a couple more Crusaders heads in my collection and all. I just assume we're Crusaders though. Where would you get that idea? I mean, do we look like Crusaders? Well, she does. Alright, Tiefling notices the sacred symbol of Iomade gleaming on the paladin's chest and sighs. I suppose that explains it. Disgusting filth, get out of here before I kill you all. I can kill you right now, or I can give you a few minutes of life if you answer my questions. The thing is, like, I would have gone for the intimidating, but I don't want them to leave. I want to kill them, to be honest. I'm just going with the I can't kill you right now. You won't be getting out of here alive either way. So why not? Let's have a chat. Who are you? You don't like a museum worker. I'm Faxon, servant of Baphomet, the ranking member of the Templars of the Ivory Labyrinth in the city. And new master to this tower. And you would better watch your mouth, or else my curse will rip your soul to flaming shreds. Time for experiment. Mr. Cultus, allow me to ask, what exactly will you do to us when you inevitably vanquish us? I curse your souls, skin you alive, and piss on you while you're lying there dying. 1, 2, 3 threats, and all of them already on my list. And Linear checks the page size. This specimen of demon worshipping is otherlordly devoid of ingenuity. What the freaking hell is she talking about? I am not certain that his superiors would even notice the death of an underling as lacking in imagination as he. You feel these guys, I will break your legs so they bend the other way. But you won't be able to scream because I'll cut your ears off and shove them down your throat. Oh no, that's better. That's much better. 2 totally threats for the encyclopedia. Yeah, I thank you for your contribution, Mr. Cult. I really like Nadio. Like she's never gives a fuck. Like seriously, she's just great. What are you doing in the museum? For the last 3 months, this tower has served as a cover for me and my servants. I set up my base in the cellar of the local museum and smuggled an entire regiment of my Templars into the city. It's an ideal place for a secret hideout. The museum was left in the charge of a doddering old man who can hardly remember his own name. When our Lord struck Canabres, we plunged a blade into the Crusaders' back, and a glorious fight it was. You look awful. What's wrong with your tattoo? Lady Minago was displeased with me. She branded me with this rune to make me suffer. Minago wanted me to subjugate the demons of our ally, Iskari, to wrest control away from that idiot killers, but I failed. But it seems like my luck is turning. You don't look like rank and file crusaders. When I bring Minago your heads, all will be forgiven and she will be moved as brand. I try to intimidate. Scar Smith, get out of here before I kill you all. It seems that Killers took all the most intimidating and bloodthirsty warriors with him. Only the cowardly rebel have remained behind for him, with Faxon. Half of them quickly turned to flee the tower, with Faxons rebuking profanities following them as they go. Okay. So with the intimidate check, I just lowered the amount of enemies. That's good to know. That's great. Yeah, I guess we'll just attack. Faxons is now in fury and he releases a feral shriek and sets his gang slavering for your food. For your blood, not food. I am food for him, I guess. The demons and Templars give answering howls to their leader and surge forward to attack. Those are like four people who are gone. Insane. So how many are here? Like there's only 4? Yeah, that's only 4. Just go like this. Wow. Okay, this thing is like the Templar's even weak. Oh wait, there's more. Yeah, we just advance a bit further. I think that's the play. Like they can come from here, they can come from here probably. And I can get down with mobility, so I guess I should be fine.
You won't survive me.
Yeah, I guess I am fine. Like I've gotta say, like the talking weapon on Lan is great because he has like cold iron now. I think like the dredges get
Cover me, all right?
less damage or like reduced damage if you're not if you don't have cold iron. That's like a good thing. It's charging.
This spell's faulty. No, really.
What does he want to do? I think like he wants to cast a fire. It looks like a fireball. Wait, but she has like damage on it. I should have seen this before. I didn't realize I'm so stupid. Yeah, when I bought the undead, I could have just gone for this, but okay. Well, yeah. Yeah, that's just me. I guess we just summon something here. Magic missiles. So he's turning around now. Okay.
Let's try this way.
Endure this.
Do they have like the same thing with the cold iron stuff?
Stab you or zap you.
Oh yeah,
Why
they
not
have the
both?
same thing.
Distract them from me.
Yeah, like I said, the talking weapon is great. Like that was a great addition. Oh god. Okay. Let's heal up. Let's heal up again. At least I have enough stuff to like get the group back on track. I don't even know what I would do if I didn't pick up the mercenary. Like, without a healer, this game is probably terrible.
This will hurt.
Make every strike count.
Oh, here's enough movement, nice.
The light take you.
There we go. How much HP does he have?
Attack.
43. He has false life on it. I think that false life is something like he doesn't die afterwards. You have to kill him like twice. I kind of don't remember what it was, but something like this.
Forwards.
It's just do nothing.
You should have listened to reason.
Wow.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Cover me, all right? Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Shocking grasp. Ah, that's a touch attack, like the touch lightning stuff. I've seen this one before. Not bad.
You're irrelevant.
A calculated risk.
You
Should do
won't
it.
survive me.
Okay, this shouldn't do it.
Distract them from me.
Okay, we got Faxon, the heavy mace, and a scroll of snowball. You should still like discover something like here. It's just
I'll go.
to the basement. There's something here. Let's just check.
Might be trap, might be treasure.
Where's the trap? Hello? Ah, there's the trap.
As it should be.
I'm here.
I just want to say, please don't walk into the trap. Please don't.
This is my kind of work.
I don't think like there's anything here because the thing is like you could probably sneak behind them and do some weird stuff. Oh yeah, you could like push the column like the.
Thanks, Lan. You're so awesome.
Okay. Could have killed at least two with this. Is there like something more? I like this idea. That's freaking great. With like an arena where you can literally push something off to kill someone. That's just awesome. Push the column.
I found something.
Yeah, you could have literally killed all of them out of Faxon with this one. Oh, I didn't even check it. I was like, I was not expecting it at all. Damn. That is sad. Wait, I'll just check if she can she take this shield? No, she can't. She can literally don't take any shields. Like, that's terrible. But wait. She can take this one. You know what? I'm just going with this one. Is this one-handed? Oh yeah, this is one-handed. I just thought like giving her a two-handed weapon would be awesome. It deals more damage. Okay, this has cold iron. Not really sure. This one makes more sense. But the maze looks awesome. The fire and stuff. Like, does it glow like this? And oh no, it doesn't. It doesn't glow like on the back. It would be awesome. Okay, we can go to the basement and there's some more loot. Scroll of remove here. Okay, we gotta check. Can he learn something here? Like he can scroll of reduce person. Scroll of stunning barrier. Something else? Nope. I'm just learning everything to him, to be honest. I'm just like, I will find enough scrolls. Like, so I kinda don't care. I just learn everything to him. I don't even know if like I'm playing him the whole time. But we will see. I just hope there will be more companions than the ones I have so far. Okay. Elmo. Hey, who are you? Praise Baphomet. What are you doing here? Did Faxon send you? I heard a noise outside, but I was busy making a list of the relics. Did something happen? Who are you? I am Telma, the scribe and senior aide to Lord Xantia, the Plagued One. And do forgive me, but Faxon has been assigned to this command. Has he not? Where is he? What are you doing here? Compiling a list of the valuable crusade artifacts. Lord Xantia has ordered that everything of use should be transported from Cannabis and saved from the looting and destruction. We chose a museum as the place to collect and sort through the trophies. Unfortunately, the local thieves have proved even quicker off the mark than the demons. They ransacked the museum in the first few hours of the assault, but there are some objects of interest among the exhibits they left behind. The museum custodian has been kind enough to advise me on those. But where's Faxon? Ah, finally sees Mendes. Turn your back and everything that isn't nailed on the floor will be gone. When you turn around. The demons have no chance against them. Master of our trade we are. There you go, bragging again, dummy. Thieving has never led to anything but harm, trust me. If you fought the way you thieve, now that might be useful. No thanks, every person has their calling and this is mine. But imagine if you fought as well as we thieve. Okay. Well, like he is fighting better than her, actually. Okay. Where's the museum custodian? Over in the gallery, I deceived him. I told him I was a crusader. It wasn't difficult. The old Jesus out of his mind. So tell me, where's Faxon? I will just get this guy. I have valuable letters from Lord Xantia here. I must destroy them. A moment later, the half eyes bulge and opens his mouth, which is stuffed with masticated paper. Tries to cough, but nothing comes out. The failed saboteur looks at you in desperation. His eyes are streaming, his face is growing paler by the second, and he falls to his knees. A strangled wheeze emerges from behind the wad of wet paper. His expression veer from the hilarious to the grotesque as signals to you for help. No, I want to read what it says. Spit it out. Want some salt or pepper in that? I've never tried eating paper myself, but a little seasoning goes a long way, whatever the meal. What the fuck? So he's eating the paper. Like, I just didn't dream. All just ended. Also, a blow ends harmless. This is undoubtedly the far kinder death and suffocation. Like I could have let him die, like watching him die, and I would have killed him. Like, why wouldn't I? Ew. But a mess, everything will have to be cleaned up and laid according to the inventory list. Largely destroyed letter. Yeah, let's just check on the letter. Like, I have so much to read still. Let's just check on this letter. Info. A wad of crumbled pieces of paper with visible bite marks and traces of saliva. The writing is blurred and indistinct. Most of the words are completely illegible. But some fragments are syntaxed carefully. Pack up all the relics and valuable magic items and hand them over to the same courier that brought you my potions. Later I may carve out some time away from my scientific research to sift through the Righteuos you managed to steal from the Crusaders. I might as well not bother, since your finds will almost certainly be of no use to me, unless I find myself in dire need of a paperweight. Still, this mission keeps you occupied and gives me an invaluable opportunity to work without you sticking your nose into my experiments. I once again remind you that the rest of the text is eligible. Only a few more sentences can be read towards the end. Punishment will be painful, brutal, and utterly inhumane. Remember this. Good luck with your conquering whatever you are conquering out there. Xantierwagen. Okay. Didn't give me too much information on this one. You have loot? Yeah, more books to read. Hey. I said I've got to do like a reading only stream in the next few weeks. Like this is insane. Hey, look.
Just don't blame me. Pretty good, aren't I?
Okay, we have stuff here. Another book. Story on Faith. More loot. Yeah, I've got to check this on later. In a second. Like, first of all, I want to
This is my kind of work.
What's that
explore
there?
this stuff.
My tail is twitching. Must be a sign. Who, me?
Okay, wait. Just everyone stays here.
Don't
And
mind
he goes
me.
in.
Might be trap, might be treasure.
There's the first one,
This is my kind
the
of work.
second one,
Pretty
and the
good,
third
aren't I?
one.
This is my kind of
Okay.
work.
Just taking all the stuff. I'm just taking everyone with me because I don't know. I guess Wolfschief, good perception. Summary, isn't it summary? Yeah. Okay, his perception is 10, but I think I have like, she has 15. Yeah, like my main has like 15. So, she always discovers more than him. That's why I always take everyone with me. Kukri. Not too bad. It's a dagger. Daniel. Look.
This is my kind of work.
Composite longbow. That's great. The thing is, like, as maybe I'm not really sure if I let the if I give like Lan the Finea and the talking weapon the whole time, because I think like maybe I'll get someone else who needs a better weapon later on instead of him, because he is like, I think he has damage anyways. As soon as I find a great bow, I will just give him the bow and take the weapon away. Because, like, there's probably another character who has, like, more need. Because, like, as I said, like, Lan already feels strong. I don't even think he needs... I don't even think he needs the Phineas talking weapon. Where's the polite young fellow go? He was going to get a box for the exhibits and then come back to me. Eldon, hi. Say back, which are you, robber or demon? Hey, take it easy, Gramps. So that's the way it is, huh? You see horns and you think thief or demon. Quit scaring the old man, dummy. Have you seen your horns? They, how we should put this, don't exactly inspire trust in a city that's currently overrun by demons. Hey, there are horns, and then there are horns. Okay. There are horns, and there are horns. I'm not going to hurt you. I'm sorry, I was distracted. What were you talking about? Who are you? I think I forget. I am Talon, the custodian here. My memory isn't what it once was. My faculties are failing me. But at one time, my mind could cut like a diamond. I was a battle mage, one of the few who survived the battle of the last chapel. But I'm an old man now. Sometimes I set down my keys for a moment, and the next, I can't remember where I've put them. Controlled amnesia. The ability of the mind to eliminate non-essential information. But what we have here is a case of plain old senility. Wow. Here they are, my keys, my little lovelies. I would never give you away to anyone. Give me the keys. Out of the question. According to the museum protocol, the custodian does not have the right to hand over the keys to another. I am personally responsible for the safety of the exhibits in the storeroom. What are the keys for? Hand over the keys or you will regret it. What are the keys for? Well, the keys are for everything. I can open every door in the Tower of Estrod with these. The museum custodian on duty must carry these keys all the times and never be departed from them. Not even for a second. And why is that? Because if the keys were left unattended, they would be pinched by thieves. Wouldn't they? Thieves who would strip the museum of all of its treasures. Okay. What are you looking at me for? Hand over the keys now, you will get it. Don't you understand? This museum holds things that could help in the fight against demons. Chaotic trickery. So keys, hey, what's that behind you? Oh, okay. That's like the worst. Oh. Sorry. Second. There we go. Okay, that's just the worst. It's chaotic actually, but still like the worst. We go with diplomacy. Did I? Like it wasn't. I had to roll a 4. Come on, like a 4. Well, exhibits are not to be handled without the permission of the museum's management. They are not certainly to be taken outside the museum itself. Okay, we go for chaotic trickery. Hey, what's that behind you? Guess we steal it then. Telton looks around fearfully, and as he does, your fingers slip silently into his pocket. When the old custodian turns back to you, the large bunch of keys is already tucked safely into her belt. Telton shakes head in confusion. Okay. Why did the demons spare you? Demons? There have been no demons in this museum. I heard them breaking into the tower, but then everything went quiet. Then a very polite young fellow came along, a half-elf. He said Cannabis was under attack, but that the Crusaders had already recaptured the tower. He said he would be sent to oversee the evacuation of the museum. He was very pleased to find me here. I've proved a very useful resource. I showed him all the most valuable relics, explained what they were, and he wrapped them up, labeled them, and carried them off somewhere. I've been here all this time. I locked the doors and stood guard to make sure no demon got in. But I've seen not a one of them. Haven't heard any. I've grown hard of hearing over the years. Okay. The Harvard was a demon worshipper. What do you mean, demon worshipper? That fine young lad, so well dressed, so polite. He said the crucifix. Oh my god, the relics. We must go after them. Wow, and he forgot. Okay, sorry. Did you say something? Well, I don't think like there's... I'm going with anything on this character. Like there's... The conversation is just stupid. Are you alright? Well, I'm referring with the person of fear of seeping into my mind, but have turned me from a crusade and battle mage into the sorry specimen you see before you. This museum is all I have. Whenever I forget who and where I am, I just read the exhibit labels. They are of the past, just like me. And now some ruffians have ransacked this place. I'm frightened, my young friend. I'm very frightened. Go to the defender's heart. I'll just go with the defender's heart, really. It's safe there, but how can I leave the museum? You know what happened here, don't you? Thieves, they were prowling around, wanted to rob. We also better stop them. Those do-wells came in here, and I gave them what they thought. Those are battle match. They won't be back. Don't worry about me. I may be old, but I can still hold my own. Yeah. Go. Yeah, but now the question, like, where is a door? Like, I literally... Didn't I took, like, everything
As it
already?
should be.
Okay, what is this one? Our vessels in the oil inside were sanctuated by Relas, and faithful crusader. This item was donated to the museum by Relas fellow in arms. More details in the museum's almanac. This is a claw taken from Rendelef, the silver dragon, a protector of Canabras. It was cut off by demons when Rendelef heroically saved a group of ambushed crusaders from certain death. This item was donated to the museum by the town hall of Canabras.
That is not far.
This helmet belonged to Batista Scuruccia, Paralictor of the Order of the Gate, and one of the first Hell Knights to serve his duty as a crusader. This item was donated to the museum by Queen Galfrey. More details in the museum almanac. One of the famous mage Zacharias, who made his name during the heroic and tragic siege of the Lost Chapel. This item was donated to the museum by Zacharias' apprentice mage Taldan. More details in the museum's almanac. Like that. I'm just like guessing. There's nothing here. There's no chest. I've already did all the rooms. Yeah. Okay. Why did I steal the key then? For what? Checking if you can open this one. No, that's it. There's like nothing here anymore. Whoa. Attack, be gone, illusion. No. You brought us back to waking. Greetings. Who are you? Not who, what? Memories. This place was created as a cradle of memory and fantasy. The things that belonged to the city's heroes were kept here. People used to come to this place to remember those heroes. Myself and the others are living memories. You woke us, so here we are. They are memories of who? Of the heroes the city wished to immortalize. Go touch a memory, see how they remembered us. After all, this place was created so that our names would never disappear into the mists of history. There used to be a place like this near Nithholm. Quiet, calm. I used to walk among the plinths and pedestals, wondering the people who found the place what was driving them. Were they thinking about future generations, how to pass down their wisdom and show the right path? Or were they thinking of themselves, trying to keep their names and deeds alive? But then the ceiling collapsed and that place didn't exist anymore, so my question was moot. Wish I could say that we have not discerned your memory, but Canabras lies in ruin and but you fearlessly battled the invaders with no thought of yourself. You have earned no censure. We are proud of you. Okay. Right, in the olden days, mortal kind lost to demons time after time after time. And now their descendants are continuing their losing streak. How could they not be proud of that? I like sarcasm. Wait. Why did you help me? I sensed something in you, as if you are close to me somehow, like we stood shoulder to shoulder on the face once in the face of evil, and that we must do so again. I sense light dwells in you. Yeah, that's because I took the mythic light path. Very recently, you were threatened by a powerful demon, and the dark bloodlust tried to enslave your soul, but you opposed it and held fast. Continue to follow the path of light, and other righteous souls will aid you and follow you. Farewell, illusion. Farewell. The power that gives us the semblance of life is running out. Soon we will once again be but memories, living only in words, pictures, and songs. Bye. Vision of terror. Like, do they say something else? Ah. And the pictures giving like hints of the heroes. Okay. Okay. So, still have the buff. Awesome. Tell Irabeth about the victory. Okay. I'm talking to the storyteller now. I'm talking to everyone now. It's just like talking over and over again. Let's go for Wolfschild first. I think he has the least to say. I'm not sure if I should buy another mercenary. I don't know why, but I want like something like a battle mage. I kind of miss out on like a real, pew pew laser mage. Oh, I'll take the loot first. I got this last time. Yeah, I'm feeling like I need some kind of pew pew battle mage stuff. The fireballs and shit. The sharp. Oh, that's like just for potions and stuff. Okay. Yeah, I feel like I'm missing out of this one. Like I really want to have a mate. Maybe I can make Nenio to it. Like she's a scrolls, that kind of stuff, so she has access to so much different like varieties of spells. So why not? Wolf Chief.
Psst, look, Chief. I
Hey.
got something to show you. Ta-da! A real beaut, isn't it?
Wow. So he has the Moon of the Abyss. Okay. Okay, that's awful. So he really had something like the whole time.
Since that night, Chief, Melround didn't even set eyes on it. While he was dealing with the golem, I sneaked past them, and that was that.
Okay. Yeah, let's go.
That cuts me deep, Chief. You and I saw who the traitor was. It's just that when we robbed the shop, I went in first and took what I wanted. Nothing wrong with that. Although, of course, I did think about hiding the moon and just taking myself off somewhere warm when all this blows over. But only because I want to see the world. Is it a crime to want to travel? Huh? Is that what counts for treachery these days?
Okay, remind me why this is so important.
You really not remember it? Oh, I thought you would appreciate it. It's from the old man Fileman, the owner of the Ancient Trees and Wonders shop. It's the pride of his collection. The Moon of the Abyss, an amulet with a rare crystal crafted by an unknown maker. When I think of how much this thing is worth, it makes my head spin.
Why didn't you give the amulet to kills me right away?
What? So she would slay me right away, you mean? You saw how antsy she was over Canabras and all this. So I did it. I took the Moon of the Abyss. But I didn't go to Irabeth. And Big Sister wouldn't hear my explanations. She doesn't have the time. I even thought I'd hide the moon somewhere, and then when all the noise had died down, I'd go get it and make a run for it. I'm sick of the thieflings, and they never appreciated me anyway.
Yeah, so I'll take him with me. I like him.
Thieves have their ways.
Okay, so why did you steal one of the abilities?
Why, she asks. It's expensive, pretty. And you know, it's my amulet, actually. Not meaning I stole it, but I mean, this is my inheritance. My grandma and I were poor. All we had was a jewelry box with the moon in it. She used to store it under the floor in the basement, and she'd take it out sometimes just to look at it.
Okay.
She was always nicer when she had a few drinks in her, so I could ask her things then. One time I asked where she got it from, and she said it was from a demon. You know, the demon who was my grandfather. He said the moon was to be passed down. My mom was good for nothing and nobody, so that's why Grandma decided to keep the amulet for me. She used to say it would be mine when I grew up. But she couldn't wait until I grew up. She squandered my inheritance when she became a drunk. Took it to Fileman's shop and pawned it. He gave her some coppers for it, and she didn't even haggle. Just
Wow, that's something completely different. Okay, so I'm not judging.
I've been going to Fileman's to look at the moon ever since I was a kid. He chased me away, but I just kept going back, so eventually he gave up. He didn't skimp on security. The place was like a fortress, so he wasn't worried about a street rat like me pinching anything. Even when I got more skilled, I couldn't get any closer to it. One day, I had no one to go with. Another day, there were only oafs who'd never stolen anything more than a church donation box. But when Charisme had planned everything out, I realized I had a chance to get the moon and move away from here. Maybe to Garen. I hear it's warmer there. I've stayed with the family for too long.
Like, I've got to say, like, in my opinion, like, the evil choice is the best one. If I'm, like, reading all of this, like, it's like you deceive the people who consider as a friend. That's not the way you treat your friends. Like, kinda. Well, I still think, like, the evil is the best answer, so I'm going with the evil.
Allies, friends, it's all a load of crap. Life brings us together, forces us to make plans, do whatever it is we do, but it's a safe bet that this ain't forever. I might be a traitor, but the others, are they any better than me? Melround had a good reputation in the family. He was trusted, and you see what happened. If you abide by the law, anyone can rob you. So you need to break the law first when no one expects it, and run before
I like
you
the
go
idea.
soft and get too attached.
Okay.
Whatever you think, I owe you. I'm not just a thief. I have my own business selling things. Thanks to you, I'm still in the family, and we have the black market sewn up in this city. It's a good way to sell valuables. So, if you need anything, a scroll or something, just say the word. I have a little portal to our people in Erosian. You put a note there, and you get what you need. I can't get you anything big, but what they do have is all high quality.
Okay, what does it mean?
Nothing's too good for you, Chief. What's mine is yours. For a price, of course.
What do you mean? You know what you can get using your Tieflings connection. Ah, okay, like that's a shop too. Does he have like something specific? Renton's lockpick. Wand of sleep, wand of grease, wand of sick. Like some kind of exotic stuff. Here's like gnome hammer, quarterstaff of slip. Holy water. It's like that's like against undead. That's like a great potion. Okay, we have a apprentice lock. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. Like here's like a black market. Like let's check later on a higher level. He probably has something interesting. Because there are like many like off kind of stuff like shuriken and shit. Like let's see. More than nothing. Okay. Wait. I have another something with the talk to the storyteller. Yep. Items received, Storyteller's Ring. Is it you, my savior? I recognize your footsteps. Determined footsteps, befitting a determined person. Allow me to thank you again for saving me. Please accept this humble gift as a token of my appreciation. You better explain why you were looking for me. I warned the authorities of Canabras that the local wardstone has been desecrated. They waved off my warning and paid for their inaction. I have examined many wardstones, but only... Wait a second. Rid of this thing here. But only in one guarding Canabras did I sense a flaw. A spot of corruption inside. A vulnerability the demons will surely use. They are able to spread the blight beside the wardstone, corrupt it, and make it their weapon. It frightens me to think what it is capable of. The wardstone must be destroyed. Why did you travel to the wardstones? I tried to see their stories. The visions I had when I touched the wardstones were unclear. I saw hundreds, maybe thousands of different stories at the same time. They followed each other like flashes of the lightning. It was impossible to separate them. I couldn't understand where one of them ended and the next one began. What blight is concealed in the wardstone? I'm afraid I don't have the answer to your question. To understand the nature of this blight, we need to understand how the wardstone was created, and it is hidden from me. I can only guess. Have you heard of the Red Morning Massacre? The dreadful morning remembered with fear even by those not yet burned at the time. A demoness called Minago invaded the city with a crowd of her followers and started to do what demons do best, kill and desecrate. They say you covered the wardstone with pieces of dead bodies, splashed it with blood from top to bottom. Could such an abomination darken the radiance of the gift of Iomede herself? The locals think this is impossible, but who knows? It was not the last attack. Many demon leaders brought their unholy forces here, even the terrifying Koram Zadesh. That's like the strategist, but already earlier. Their attacks were rebuffed, but they still reached their targets. I think this is when the seed of corruptions was planted in the stone. It wouldn't have grown on its own, but Discovery himself has now come to take advantage of this weakness. To open the abscess that has been festering for years. Unnoticed by people of Canabras, and when the Demon Lord struck the blow, the weakened stone gave in. Now it's in demon hands, and nothing is stopping them from spreading the blight throughout the entire stone. And from it to the other stones along the whole perimeter of the Worldwound. Revealed some special power, some instinct? Yes, to a certain extent, but it is more of a gift. I can see the past, stories that have happened. I touch an object and shreds of its owner's memories are revealed to my mind. Their emotions, passions, and tragedies. I see visions like I am them, and their natural and their story. And their stories happen to me. Sorry. This is my power. I've been roaming the world gathering such stories for many thousands of years. One day I will gather them all. Why and why did they let you examine the wardstone? I am the storyteller, just an old elf and a bit more. I am old, even for an elf. I've seen many things and I've been to too many places. Not so long ago I witnessed the making of a young kingdom in the Stolen Lands. Hey, that was me in Kingmaker. Woo! Led by a remarkable and promising individual. My advice on the complicated matter of conquering those lands proved useful to that leader. This is not uncommon for me. Some seek my advice or service, and I don't refuse. This is how I acquired my reputation as an old vagrant who's never hurt anyone, stayed out of other squabbles, but sometimes gave good advice. I had a few friends in Nerosian who vouched for my integrity. What is Nerosian? Capital of the Crusade and Mendev. And the first and foremost as a defensive notification to hold back the industries. Okay, that's like just a city, like the capital. Many of the notable residents are devout worshippers of the Iomede, including Queen Galfrey, the ruler of Mendev. The cruciform cathedral to Iomede is central to both Nerosian physical structure and the defense of the city. The cathedral also draws faithful pilgrims from afar to worship at this renowned holy site. This is why my humble requests to be allowed to see the Watsoners are granted. I visit all of them, but only found cause for the alarm in Canabras. Okay, I've heard you, storyteller. In that case, you must make every possible effort to destroy the corruption. Unfortunately, I don't know where to get an instrument powerful enough to banish it from the Wardstone. As far as I know, there's nothing like it in Canabras, but the demons might have something. I heard the dying roar of terror and left the silver dragon as a protector of the city. At the same time, I felt a wave of unfamiliar power sweep over me from head to toe. I would advise you to go to where Tenderleft perished and search there for something. I'm sorry, I can't be more specific, but intuition and this strange sense of rightness tell me to point you there. Okay. I think I will ask this one first. I have a few questions. Oh no. Do I have them? What were you doing there? I was looking for a very old thing. Rumor has it some ancient scroll or book about the times of an earthfall has set in Canabras. According to the legend, it describes the last days of the broad kingdom of Kionin, later abandoned by the elf Galarian. I have a vague hope that the events described in it will shed some light on my past. Did you find what you're looking for? Alas, no. But I found proof that the book I'm looking for is in Canabras, or at least a part of it is. Let's see. I want to know more about you. Can I help you? I appreciate your offer. I have no reason to believe that someone in Canabras has a manuscript authored by an elf from Kionin who witnessed our fall. For personal reasons, I would like to examine it. But no matter how hard I try, I have failed to find it. Even in the Blackwing Library, I've only found a mention that manuscripts exist and is held somewhere in the city. I assume it's stored in the Great Garrison. They wouldn't let me into the archive when I visited. All those crusaders were nervous about a strange blind elf interest in their secrets. It's understandable. The crusade naturally made them a little bit paranoid. But now the Great Garrison has fallen into the enemy's hands. I would be grateful if I could see the minister. Okay, so we have like a quest in the Great Garrison now. That's awesome. We have to go there anyway. Mind, why is it important to cleanse the Wardstone of corruption? It's made many Wardstones, but only in the only one I'm guarding did I sense a flaw of spot of corruption there. I read this already. I've heard you tell. Storyteller. What is this one? I want to look. He told me everything already. Like there's nothing new. I present the purple knife. I found it in the square where Tenderleft perished. What do you make of it? Even from here, I can feel a strange energy is emanating from this object. If you don't mind, I will examine it using my method. I will try to see the path of its owner of their emotion. I will try to see the path of its owner, their emotions and shreds of their memories. Maybe it will help us understand what we are dealing with. Hunger. My many legs bring me into the lair of my mother's feasting hall. A swollen body overfilled with food is so huge that I have to look at it with all of my eyes at once. On top is a scrawny little head, a long beak, and that is always yearning for more food. You feel feverish in your chest, where a mysterious wound is concealed. Feels hot. Your mind is flooded with a wave of visions, visions that repeat the words of the old elf. Mother greets me with a placid screech. A stupid, greedy wretch, whose only achievement is my birth. A creeping, wingless creature. It's your fault I have no wings. A symbol of greatness. A birthright I should have received from my mighty father. Mother points me to a crowd of whimpering subjects, suggesting I fortified myself with their pathetic flesh. Not today. I summon my spawn and they fly to me, enveloping me in a teeming cloud. What the hell? Like dark bristling wings, they unfold behind my back and lift me up. Mother has always been stronger. She did not expect this. I dive on her and rip her limb, loaded body with my claws, ichor splatters and the bone spurs on my heels. I sink into her flesh. I clench her pitiful tiny head and tear it off along with the shreds of meat. Victory, I am the strongest. I am the son of my winged father. Like stories like that are the most difficult ones to keep with me. Okay. Did this knife belong to a demon? Further opens his mouth to answer, but a sudden spasm crosses his face. A new vision, much stronger, engulfs the old elf. Malevolent undertones vanish from his voice as it grows more determined and tired. Even looking at the Watson is difficult. Despite the corruption nesting in it still has an aura of strength. Your fingers clench the stone so tight it hurts. A little spot on the flawless surface of the Watson draws your attention. It looks like a butterfly, corruption in the guise of something utterly harmless, but it will grow. You swing and stab the butterfly with your knife as hard as you can. Your fingers cramp painfully. A howl invades your ears, white light everywhere. What was that? That was not the past. That was something that is yet to happen. Or rather might happen. One of the roads to the future. In one of the possible futures, this item will help you cleanse the Watson or to destroy it. Lunging to take on a stone chisel and plunge it into a chest. Right in the wound that has opened up in it. It is hard to resist this feeling, but at the last moment, your self-preservation instinct takes over and you manage to keep control of your own hands. Okay. Never before has anything like this happened to me, but how? I'm not an oracle or a prophet. Or is this another riddle from the past that has caught up with me? I must find it. Seeing stories that have happened is one thing, but seeing stories that said yes to happen, I don't know why this is happening now, but there is one thing I'm sure of. And this is not a coincidence. This is a sign of coming changes, great changes. Shared your vision and this knife tempted me. Did you see what I saw? This has never happened before. Could it be magic of the object that you brought me? I sense dark energies in it that can cloud and charm the mind. Be careful with this item. It may have tried to influence you, but you managed to overcome its power and subdue it. Or perhaps something else happened to us. Something yet we don't understand. Can you see the future? I don't know. Obviously I can. But nothing like this ever happened to me before. The future never opened its secret to me before I met you. Gods, who are you? Gods, who are you and why have our paths crossed? I feel this is not a coincidence. Something momentous is happening. Destiny is pushing us towards something. But what? Questions without answers. I swear this morning I couldn't have imagined what awaited me. Maybe it's a knife that gives you the power of divination. Knife is a powerful artifact, but I feel that its power is of a different nature. No, I felt the same as I do when I tell the past. This is my gift, but manifested in a completely abnormal way. Is what you saw destined to happen? No, the future is not set. It used to be a long time ago when the god Erodon guarded Galarian, but not now. The prophecies do not come true, or they do. But not the way they are supposed to do. I only saw one version of the future, one of the paths leading to it. But the choice has not been made. Our destinies are not set in stone. Who are you in your vision? I don't know. Someone strong and desperate enough to resort to extreme measures. I felt that what I was doing had to be done. Too much. Your powers are amazing. A few minutes ago, I would have agreed with you, but the thing is, that has just changed. It disturbs me. My gift has never manifested like this. Something has changed, and these changes frighten me. Please examine the items I'm carrying. Perhaps some of them could tell us a story. Nods politely. Let me touch when I will see. I'll tell you what I seek and see. Lord Tyrannolef, protector of Cannabis, you devoted your life to serving people. Your death is a great loss, but maybe you will be able to find out something about you that is unknown to your many admirers. What a particular weapon. I sense intelligence in it. It seems dented. Haha, Grandpa Elf. Watch where you're poking your fingers, it tickles. An old thing created long ago by divine will. But the power that have gave birth to it, it is lost in the darkness. However, the relic still lives on, though it has changed. I wonder what secret it is hiding. Would you like to know? Bring me 5 vials of magic essence, and I will revive this object, and with it, its story. Broken gold buckle. What does it mean? Should I just check this one? Like, present the stone knife. Tell me about its previous owner. Hunger. My many legs bring me into the lair of the Malfreeze. Huh? Oh wait, that's like the dagger. Okay. There will end of scales, so tell me about Tyrannolef. I'm flying and finally spread my wings. I'm gliding over a broad river. Sunset has turned the surface smooth like a mirror, and I see my reflection. It is as if another silver dragon is rising to meet me from the depths. But what is it? The scales on my chest are black and the darkness is spreading all over my body. I wake up, a clear sky is waves above me, blazing with heat, and I am in human form. The red dust of the wound clings to my cracked lips. Someone is carrying me on a stretcher made of shields and spears. I am so weak I can barely lift my hand to my face. The sight of my own hand terrifies me. It is black and the skin glistens like scale melted by fire. I probably ought to cry, but I only feel hatred and nausea. All these people around me, out of sympathy for them, did I choose to leave the mountains. I gave up my flights over rivers. I went to the demon's lair, but they don't have a scratch on them. And I am infected with foulness. It's not fair. My life is more precious than their pathetic existence. Oh, I hate them in this moment. And I suddenly feel shame. No, these are not my thoughts. The crusaders carrying me are my good friends. I am glad they did not suffer, but I hate them and myself so much. Pain and hatred hears me all at once. It's all because of them. All because of them. Someone walking beside me touches me and talks to me, but the only thing I hear is, your mentor, he will come, he will help, and I lose consciousness. Such hatred from Tyrannolef. Like, Tyrannolef was the priest from the start, which he... That's awkward. Guess he hates everyone. Well, Tyrannolef has come a long way. Her unit was ambushed by demons once. She was infected with foulness. Tyrannolef you meet in Cannabis had gone through many trials and regained her former purity. Okay, what happened next? Sometimes the past can be as vague as the future. We all know how Tyrannolef's story ended, But the beginning is hidden from us. Maybe if you find something else that used to belong to her, we will know more about struggle. Find something else that once belonged to Vandalef. Okay. Chauffeur, tell me what you see. Hello, Grandpa Elf. Hello, Finian. I'm coming to again. How long have I been here? They kept me in cage for 3 days. Kept me in a cage for 3 days. I noticed because 3 times the light under the floor disappeared for a long time. Then they chained me to the table and the bladesmith. Everyone calls him the bladesmith. He placed a device with a jar over me. I feel like I'm being fried. At first, I've tried to break free, but I got tired. Then I screamed, but now I've lost my voice. So the pain is burning right through me. I think I lost consciousness again, but then I woke up, the pain was gone. It was... and I wasn't tied to the table anymore. I was standing near it and someone else was lying on the table. A burnt corpse covered with a black cross. The master took out an handsaw and was sawing off his head in a very focused way. I should have run back then, but I couldn't for some reason. The burnt corpse had a symbol on his belt just like I do, an eye and a star. My favorite belt, a good one. Where would a stranger get one? It must have been someone from my clan or some distant family member. It was considered I was glad when I saw them. Thought I would come to help, but how? How was it that I killed them all? Someone told me and I obeyed. I don't understand nothing now. I need to catch my breath. I need to stop all of this. I need all of this to stop. Even just for a minute. I just have to. I have to understand what's happening to me. I just need to rest. Okay, that is Finian's past. What does he do in the future? The dead have no future yet, but I see an endless ocean on a good day and a boat flying over the waves. I am so excited. But I don't know whose vision is this. Is this a soul existence here or no? Or a soul reborn? Gotta say, they should have voiced the storyteller. Felt the same in Kingmaker already, because he was like talking so much. Please take care of this young lad. He's finally in the right hands. Not worsen the suffering by involving in dishonorable deeds. Come on, Grandpa, I can take care of myself. I'm not a kid. I don't know what horrors you were talking about, but don't you worry about it. Alright, look after yourself. It is or doesn't work. We have important things to do. Return with new service. I'll be waiting. Okay. So we have to find the book for this guy. What else do we have to find? Yeah, something with Terendelev. Oh, wait. Find Thrall the Wall for the Destiny Mage. Okay, wait. I was nearly forgetting about this guy. Okay, I'll go to the marketplace. We are not forgetting this. The last one of those three mages. He's in the marketplace. Oh wait, I can skill too.